How do you think I should mesh all of these models together to make a team that looks kind of cyberpunk? Hello everyone, Glass Half Dead here. Just a quick one, hopefully. But you know how I am with making quick videos. If it's not a DICE review, it's going to be bloody ages. So this is a question for you guys, actually. I need a bit of help. I don't know where I'm releasing this in relation to the other videos that I have already released, but I am currently really into Cyberpunk. Okay, I'm sure you know that a video game by CD Projekt Red called Cyberpunk 2077 is about to release, and that kind of kick-started me into the thinking about Cyberpunk. And also I've just released, or I'm just about to release, a book that ends in a slightly cyberpunkish tone and has like a through line throughout that is cyberpunky. And also the sequel will be full on cyberpunk. So, you know, I'm really into cyberpunk at the moment, and I'm going to point out I've been writing that book for over a year now, so the fact that it coincides with Cyberpunk 2077 about to release, quite a coincidence. But anyway, I really want to push that cyberpunkness into Kill Team, because that's how I use 40k. I really want to, you know, whatever my outside hobby is, I want to make 40k in some way meld with that. And I have a bunch of vaguely cyberpunk kits that could work, you know, but I really want to get a theme going that is cyberpunk. So let me tell you first the kits that I've got available. So we've got the Tau. I've got a Fire Warrior. I've got the Start Collecting box. I've already chopped up one of the battle suits for something else. So I've got 2 battle suits, all the drones, the Breacher set, or the Fire Team, the Breacher, and the Ethereal. And as you can see, I've already put legs on bases. They could be ripped off if needed. And I've built 2, and I've built a turret because that's just filthy and I love it, and I can't wait to make a town kill team that has it. Then I've got the Drukhari Start Collecting box set. I feel that witches are super cyberpunky, like with their vibe in general, and you know, cyberpunk is very latex heavy, very bizarrely goth. So I think that's a great kit for them. Obviously, the Reaver helmets are spot on for Cyberpunk. I've got a Scourge box. I love the models here. They're so dynamic. They're jumping all over the place. The helmets are even better than the Reaver box, actually, I think. I think they're some of the best helmets in the game. So I'd love to use some of those helmets. And let's see if we can zoom in a bit here. This is the kind of stuff we're getting. So I've got that, and then I've got a standard Cadian infantry squad. I think I've already built 3 models. I also have, or I've already ordered, but they have not turned up yet, a Cadian command squad and a Catachan command squad. So, and that's it. That's what I've got to build. Oh, and I have House Escher. You know the Necromunda the box set? I've got House Escher from there. And House Goliath, but I don't think House Goliath are that cyberpunk. Maybe they are. Maybe. They're cool models, that's for sure. That's what I've got. So my question to you guys, if you would like to help, is how can I make the most cyberpunk kill team, and what should I run them as? Now, in 40k lore terms, the Tau have the ability to be quite cyberpunk. They're more represented as kind of utopian, but underneath the surface dystopian society, more so than cyberpunk. But obviously, because they are the only faction that is actively advancing technology, that in itself is very cyberpunk. I just realised I'm doing lots of gesticulating off camera. They have the potential to be interestingly cyberpunk there. I think these guys have the visual look. I just think these guys look cool as shit. And these are humans. And if it's Cyberpunk, you need humans. Don't get me wrong, funky helmets, very Cyberpunk in a sense. But sometimes you want a human face to say, oh wow, that's really Cyberpunk. Nice. Well, I don't know if you know, but the essence of Cyberpunk is all about how humans and technology collide. I'm going to do a video that covers that later. That's when I start branching out from Kill Team a little bit. I'll come to that at another day. However, okay, so that's the crunch, right? I have Tau. I think they've got some awesome poses. And I have Guardsman. And I have Dark Elder. And House Escher. And I think together, I could just slam them all together and say, hey, that's a Kill Team. Awesome. They're vaguely cyberpunky. Okay. But at the same time as doing that, I would like to be able to proxy them for different things. And is it possible in this kill team that I'm wanting to build, this cyberpunk kill team, to also use them alongside maybe an extra contingent of normal standard Tau warriors, Tau models, to be able to run them as Tau, not mercenaries, that's the wrong word, but you know how Tau will regularly be quite nice to humans. I'm not so sure about Dark Eldar, but screw it, we can say they are. And you know, the humans will kind of mingle with the Tau, sometimes as mercenaries, sometimes as the people feel, you know, the humans feel that the Tau are nicer than Imperium, that's the word. And so they willingly convert and start fighting for the Tau. And I'm sure that these guys would do something similar, that maybe they'd be mercenaries, wouldn't they? They wouldn't willingly go away from Kimura. Is there a way in this to incorporate both the cyberpunk kill team and basing them heavily on the Tau, along with probably Tau weapons, not only Tau weapons, but some, so that they could be played as the, I think they're called Gwevasa, which is a human that is fighting for the Tau. Because I think that's a really cool proxy team. I know that you can do that very easily by taking the Guardsman legs and arms and just sticking it on, or maybe actually, I think what would be even more dynamic is taking the Tau legs, cutting off at the boot, and putting the human boots on instead. Oh, I want to do that. That sounds fun. Because say what you will, these are some really dynamic legs and poses. Much better than these quite stilted and now a bit old poses. But maybe that would look wrong proportion-wise because these are small legs. Anyway, I'm rambling. How do you think I should mesh all of these models together to make a team that looks kind of cyberpunk? What colours do you think I should be using to then give, you know, the ultimate cyberpunk feel? And finally, big one, what should I run them as? Because that will define quite a lot. If I should run them as a Tau kill team, well, I'll probably use Tau weapons. But if I want to, you know, build them like Tau, so that they look a bit like the Gwevasa, even though some of them are Dark Eldar, you know, but then run them as actually an Astra Militarum squad, well, then I'm going to need a lot of plasma guns somewhere, I guess. What do you think? I realise this has been a super self-indulgent video, and I am literally asking you guys for help. Whereas I think creating content is meant to be the other way around, and I'm meant to be providing a service for you. I mean, that's what content is, isn't it? But yeah, I'm just really excited and into Cyberpunk, and would love to put it into Kill Team somehow, and thought you guys might have ideas already. There you go. Alright, well, anyway, I have to go. It's very late. I need to edit like 3 or 4 videos that I've just done in a row. Because it's the weekend, and I'm a bit crazy, probably. Cool. Well, anyway, this is Glass Half Dead, signing off, looking forward to hearing if you guys have any thoughts. Thanks very much, guys. Have a good one. Bye.